Alright, so boom. Um, if you're watching this video, you've probably seen my most recent episode of the B.i.G Podcast. And I was talking a little about how, my experiences with going through anxiety. And said a couple spicy things as well. I don't take back any of those things. This video is actually just to give a little bit more explanation around my anxiety experiences because I forgot to say a couple of things, and there's several other videos that I would love for you to watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm specifically talking about anxiety, but just to put it in a concise, short video, I just want to touch up on a couple of things. All right, so boom. My experience with anxiety isn't necessarily panic attacks. It's chest pains and chest palpitations, meaning like it feels like I have a huge weight on my chest. At times I can feel like my heart beating, and it feels like it's beating at the speed of lightning. I sweat a lot. You feel what I'm saying? I would say I'm a little more irritable than normal. Like I'm a little quicker to pop off, per se. And one thing that is like super crazy, I have crazy dreams every night. I have crazy dreams every night, like ridiculous dreams, and like I wake up like in a pool of sweat. It's crazy, my guy. Like I said in the other videos, I don't really sleep at night. I can't, like, even if I like stay up, it's still hard for me to sleep at night. It's like my body wants to sleep during the day, and then at nighttime it's like my focus is like boom. Like I can feel it, like when it's nighttime and I'm trying to go to bed. Like I can feel my eyes gets big and like, yo, chill out. Like I can feel my pupils get big.
Dilate.
Fam, you're not on camera.
Sorry. I'm just saying.
And it's like I'm super alert. I'm thinking about 100 things, like my thoughts are racing. One thing I will say, it's not all bad. I don't think it's not all bad because at nighttime, that's when I come up with most of my ideas. Like most of my ideas to talk about on YouTube, to talk about on my podcast and stuff like that, like creatively. Like, I kind of agree with what Kanye said. I think mental illnesses, they get kind of a bad rap, but if you really think about it, I'm not calling myself a genius level like Kanye. I do think I'm a genius though. Don't get it fucking twisted. But I feel like most of the people that are like light years ahead of us creatively, think about things like 20 years ahead on like as far as legacy and creating something that you've never seen or heard before. I'm pretty sure most of those people are 2 steps away from being insane. Because you have to be insane to be a creative, I think. To be like a real creative, I think you have to be insane. And what I'm understanding is like I'm not, cause like I take medicine for it. I've been taking sleeping medicine, and like I'm supposed to take this sleeping medicine 30 minutes before I go to sleep. That's just not helping at all. Like the anxiety medication, it doesn't do anything for me, like anything at all. Like to the point where my doctor, I was at the doctor's last week, and he's like, I don't know what to do, man. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying like, there's not really much more, we can do as far as like medication. Like you have like, and I don't want to, I don't like taking medicine, and I definitely don't want to get addicted to any type of pills. I don't really have that addictive trait or personality, but you never know. These things are powerful. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say because I know my videos be long, but I didn't want this to be super long. So yeah, if you have anxiety, if you experience anxiety, what do you go through? I know people have like I have friends that have told me like sometimes if they smoke too much weed, they have an anxiety attack. I thank the Lord that that's not my story, because you know I love the ganja. But like I think there's different types of anxiety. I think there's different types of like panic attacks you can have. You always think of anxiety, especially like people my age, you think of it as somebody just freaking out and you know breathing hard and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna die," and "Oh, you know," tripping like that. And I've realized that that's not the only thing, cause I'm not really like I'm a hype person. You know what I'm saying? I'm very energetic. You know, I like to crack jokes and stuff like that, and I'm just like really silly. Laughing is like my number one pastime. I love fucking laughing. So like I'm hype, but like I don't like as far as emotions go, like I don't like freak out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a chill person. Now, if you get me mad, that's a different story. But like I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the person to like freak out and be like, oh my god, you know, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody because like it's a real fucking condition. But that's just not like how I go through it. Like I've definitely had like episodes where like I have to stand up and my heart's like beating super fast. You know what I'm saying? And I'm short of breath and sweating and like I get dizzy too. But it's not something that per se somebody will be able to notice if I like didn't tell them I had this condition per se. But yeah, man, I'm just hyped up, bro. I'm just hyped up right now because we had a very if you watch my last podcast, I had like speaking about just like the struggles I've been going through as far as like not being able to work and shit. I'm sorry, I just talk a lot, bro. I can't make short videos. I'm sorry, but not being able to work and stuff, you know, being like strapped financially, and like me and my significant other, we had a real conversation last night of some changes that would have to be made, and I got 2 interviews set up, nigga. You feel me? And you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy. It sounds kind of crazy, and people may think I'm retarded. Probably shouldn't use that word. People may think I'm stupid because I'm still technically employed. But the reason why I'm going through all of this is because of the job that I have right now. I can't do that job, bro. Yeah, I'm not going to go into depth about the irritable bowel syndrome. You can watch the podcast if you want to hear about that because it's kind of disgusting. But like I went into depth about like why I can't work. And like I said in the other video, you know what I'm saying, I may just have to accept my reality that I won't be sleeping during the nighttime. And why not go get a nighttime job? You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping not to do that because I've worked night jobs. And you don't have a life because nobody is awake when you're awake. So hopefully I don't have to do that. I'm not really worried about these interviews because, fam, I'm Himothy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I get an interview, it's a 90% chance of me getting that job. That's just what it is. I'm hard body out here. You know what I'm saying? But y'all keep me in your prayers. Y'all keep me and my family in your prayers. I'm gonna do a video on my cats because we have some crazy cats, and I notice people. It's at least one person that's watching my videos that like cats. But yeah, we got it's basically like we got 2 kids. That has nothing to do with this video. I think I'm just gonna end it. Tell me what your experiences have been with anxiety and how you've learned to cope with them, if you've not learned to cope with them. You know what I'm saying? Let's start let's start a conversation in the comments. You feel me? But yeah, we out. It's your boy He. Like, subscribe. You feel me? Peace.